YouTube. Today I am going to be showing you my Star Wars collection, my entire home video collection, which consists of VHS tapes and DVD. And then let's start. So here is my first thing. A lot of these are going to be box sets, so this is the 1992 Star Wars Trilogy Special Letterbox Collector's Edition. It has that cool holographic image in there. As you can see, that's pretty neat. And this, as you can see, is from 1992. And let's open this big bad boy up. So inside, we have the 4 movies with the original box art, and these are in widescreen, which is really nice. So I got this box set at a thrift store for $10, which isn't a bad deal. And then we have Empire Strikes Back. And these are entirely unaltered. They're exactly the same as the theatrical releases in the 70s and 80s. Here's Return of the Jedi. Again, these are all in widescreen. And lastly, we get a bonus documentary. The Star Wars to Jedi Making of a Saga documentary. Which is a bit lighter than the other tapes, because it's only 1 hour, rather than 2. And then along with that, this originally came with a book. It was an abridged version of George Lucas' The Creative Impulse, I believe. But I did not get that with this, unfortunately. We get a certificate of authenticity. And I believe this was an individually numbered set. And then this was the thing that was originally on the bottom. And you can see that book. That unfortunately didn't come with it. But hey, as long as the movies are in good shape, and they work, and they're unaltered, I'll take it. And I have not come across any of these big box sets very often. Most of the time, they only have the small, cheapo box sets. In fact, I still have yet to find the DVD box set that includes the unaltered movies. So that is the 1992 Letterbox Collector's Edition. Put that aside. Fast forward a couple years to 1995. First, I'm going to get this out of the way. This is just a loose copy of the 1995 release. Put that aside. Then we have the Star Wars Trilogy. This was the last release of the unaltered movies on DVD. Or sorry, VHS. This was from 1995. And it was digitally mastered for improved picture quality, but it was not the redone editions with the new CGI effects and stuff. This was before they were special edition-ified, Lucas-ified, whatever. It's very basic. There were 2 versions of this. This is the regular version, it's in full screen. And then there's a second version, which was in widescreen. The original widescreen format, but it wasn't true widescreen, of course. It was just letterbox 4x3, but you still got the whole image rather than the pan and scan thing. And this came with a little savings book that you could use to save money on the Star Wars accessories at the time, which this book probably expired about 15 years ago. Then we have A New Hope. It's the same one that's over there. The tapes are in really good shape. In fact, this entire box set is in near new condition. I wouldn't say mint condition, but near new condition. This box set I got the same thrift store as that one, and this was only $3, which is a steal for one of these. The store charges $1 for each tape. So it was a $3 set. There was another store that I went to that was selling VHS tapes for like 30 cents or 20 cents or something like that. It's really cheap. So that was the 1995 box set. Again, it came in the full screen and widescreen versions. Put that aside. Then we fast forward 2 more years to 1997. And I just dropped something. This was the first special edition release. Again, there were 2 versions of this. This is the gold edition, which was full screen. Then there was also a silver edition, which was widescreen. And they had other versions of this release, but this is the most common one. So, the box is a little beat up, but especially that cool logo, it's a little beat up, which I was disappointed about. But the actual cassettes are in really nice shape, and they play perfectly. Here is A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. And Return of the Jedi. The one thing I don't like about George Lucas's special editions, when this came out, he said it was the definitive version of Star Wars. It was the best way you could watch it. Then, a couple years later, he made the DVD special editions and said those were the definitive versions. Then, he made the Blu-ray edition and said that was the definitive version. And I bet in a couple more years, he's going to make another special edition and say that that's the definitive version. So that really annoys me about these special editions. Like, how many times does he have to go back and redo something? It's unnecessary. And as far as I know, this particular special edition was never released on DVD. The 1997 special edition, for all of you Star Wars geeks, the original Unaltered Trilogy can be found on DVD, though it's hard to find. The 1997 special edition was only released on VHS and Laserdisc, and maybe even video CD, but I'm not sure about. But I don't think it was released on DVD. And then the 2004 special edition was obviously released on DVD, and then the 2011 special edition was released on Blu-ray. Just a little thing for any Star Wars geeks out there. Let's fast forward 2 more years to 1999. We have the oh-so-famous Star Wars Phantom Menace. Worst movie in the entire saga. Can't get this thing out of my sight. Can't even bear to see it. Now, I also used to have the Attack of the Clones on VHS, but I no longer do, unfortunately. And apparently that is also rare. Revenge of the Sith was never released on VHS, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have the entire saga on VHS, and not have it split between 2 formats. Then we moved to 2000, and we get this box set. The final release of the original trilogy on VHS, I believe. There might have been 1 or 2 more versions after this, but this is the last one that I really know of. And it is fairly recent, like, it was from around 2000, 2001. It even had a sneak preview at Attack of the Clones. And that wasn't released for 2 more years. But this one I got at a different thrift store for $1, and it was in pretty good shape. The plastic sleeve is starting to come apart at one end, and there's a little thing right there. But other than that, it's in very good shape. It has these really nice artwork on the sides. Oops, sorry about that. Really nice artwork on the sides. And then, again, the tapes themselves are in really good shape. Here's A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. and Return of the Jedi. And again, I think there was a widescreen version of this. Don't hold me on that, because I'm not 100% sure. But from what I know, this was the last box set for the original trilogy on VHS. After that, VHS kind of died down. And that wraps up all of the VHS tapes in my collection. Now let's move on to DVD. We'll go in chronological order. Attack of the Clones on DVD. This is the widescreen version. Has the documentary disc and the actual disc. Revenge of the Sith widescreen. That was the one that came with all those special features. Then the bonus material from the Star Wars Trilogy box set. I still have yet to watch this. I just got it for the purpose of how much I like filmmaking. I like knowing how they make the film, so yeah. Then I have the limited edition widescreen of A New Hope. This is the one that has both the special edition, the 2004 one I was talking about, as well as the original version. Entirely unaltered. Exactly the same as the 1977 release in theaters. And then that's the special edition. Then, lastly, the limited edition of Empire Strikes Back, which does have the theatrical version, as well as the special edition. There's the Disc 1, Disc 2, which is the one with the special edition. I still have yet to find Return of the Jedi on DVD. There have been several stores that have had the entire trilogy on DVD, like the box set, or just all of them. Not a part of the box set, but they were just the special editions, or they were in full screen. I'm really trying to find the widescreen limited edition ones that came with the original cut. So that's what I'm being kind of picky about it. So that is my... So, still have to find Return of the Jedi. Again, I'm trying to find the one that has that unaltered version on it. So, that is my entire Star Wars home video collection. The 1992 Letterbox Collector's Edition, the 1995 Remastered Edition, the 1997 Special Edition, the Phantom Menace, the 2000 Special Edition, then the DVDs, both the prequels and the original trilogy. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like Star Wars, then that's great for you. Glad that you like Star Wars, because Star Wars is awesome. What can I say? And I guess that's it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.